Teresa from Taylorville, Illinois, and this is my story. Co-Vice President of ASA CIC, it's the Central Illinois chapter of Autism Society of America. We serve a 60-mile radius, and next year will be my 4th year on the board. I'm there because when our group started 6 years ago, when my son was 9, the parent support group was telling me of resources I could access that I didn't have any idea about. And so I'm there to also help other parents that are needing hooked up with services, or maybe they're just wanting the emotional support, parental support that they don't feel like they get, with their families. Their families don't understand, and and sometimes there can be other issues when you have a child with a disability. Siblings get jealous, marital problems, things like that. So I really just want to be there, able to help parents when they say, well, I have this going on with my IEP, and could you help me with this? And so we try to have different workshops and do different things like ABA and-home training and things that parents couldn't financially afford. So we try to raise funds through our golf outing and our autism walk. So just I'm very busy. I do the newsletter and I update the website, and so I just do a lot to help parents. Things that we take for granted, like going to meet Santa, well, it's very overwhelming to a child with autism because of all the sounds and the crowds and that. So we have a little Santa meet and greet that we're doing next month. It's just kind of like, subdued, laid back. Go up there to say hi to Santa when you feel like it. Not forced to do things. Freedom as a mom probably would be that my son would be able to self-care more for himself, but if I was looking at it from my son's perspective, he would just want things as the way he has it now. And it may not stay that way for him when he gets older. He has everything he could possibly want: his own room, his own computer, his own television. He comes out to say hi and can I have a drink, something to eat. He's very simple. He just likes the simple things. He likes to be at home most of the time. He likes to visit family and go to the video store. But if his life wasn't any bigger than that, he would be just perfectly fine. But if his routine or things got turned upside down, I think that he would really hate it because he loves school so much. And he was able to go to a United Cerebral Palsy camp over the summer that helped us get through the summer, because he expects to have something to do each day, and he can't stand sitting idle for very long. I mean, he can try to entertain himself for a little while, but he likes things to do and people to see, and he likes to talk about, his students in his classroom. Can't wait to see his friend Brandon, or certain people at camp. He'll say, when do I get to see them again? My dreams for my son are to be able to have his own space and be able to do what he likes to do: go bowling, go to the video store, things that he enjoys. I don't think he'd be happy if he was only pigeonholed into doing certain activities. I think he would get very upset. I advocate because I want to help other people that don't know where to go to get the help. If it wasn't for another parent telling me, well, do you know about respite services? And I'm like, no. Well, that's when you get a break. And I was like, what's a break? And so I was able to get those services. Then it graduated in getting on the PUNS database, and then letting them know that, I'm a single mom, I have 2 kids, my other kid needs as just much of my attention as the other one, and so somebody needs to be there for him, several hours during the week, so I can get other things done, because we don't want our parents to have meltdowns or, putting themselves in a psychiatric situation because they lost it because they were just doing too much for their kids.